What's going on with you guys? Hope you guys are having a great day today. Happy Super Bowl weekend, y'all. The stage is finally set. You got the AFC champion, the New England Patriots, taking on the NFC champion, the Seattle Seahawks. Super Bowl 60. These two teams met in a Super Bowl rematch. I know last year we had a Super Bowl rematch between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles, and Philadelphia actually won that game. So right now we're experiencing another Super Bowl rematch between the Seahawks and the Patriots. As I remember, I was in fourth grade when I saw Super Bowl 49, and many thought the game would have ended if Seattle would have ran it in for a touchdown that would have sealed the deal, but New England got lucky in that Super Bowl with Malcolm Butler interception that closed the game out, and eventually New England won that Super Bowl. So let's take a look at these two teams and how they got to the biggest game of the year. So the Seahawks, they beat the 49ers in the divisional round. Then they defeated the LA Rams in the NFC Championship game to punch their ticket to Super Bowl 60. And for the Patriots, they defeated the Houston Texans in the divisional round. Then they beat the Denver Broncos in the AFC Championship game, which was 10-7, and New England eventually is in the Super Bowl for the first time since the 2018 season. These two teams are starting to become rivals. I mean, we've seen Super Bowl rematches in past history. You know, the Cowboys did it back in the 90s when they defeated the Buffalo Bills, when they went back to back. The Kansas City Chiefs did it when they beat the 49ers the first time. Then they beat them again the second time. Then you also got the Patriots and the Giants which the Giants won that Super Bowl in 2007. Then they eventually won it again in 2011 as a Super Bowl rematch, which was won by the Giants. So let's take a look at. So, anyways, guys, so my pick for the Super Bowl 60. I know the former player from the Dallas Cowboys, DeMarcus Lawrence, is playing for the Seahawks. I know he'll always be a Dallas Cowboy. I still remember that play from 2014 when he sacked Matthew Stafford in that wild card game to help him earn the victory in that game, and they eventually won in a playoff game. So I want to wish DeMarcus Lawrence good luck as he tries to earn a ring for the first time, because we've seen DeMarcus Ware, who played with Dallas and eventually won the Super Bowl with Denver. Because right now the Seahawks are called the dark side of their Legion of Boom because their defense has been playing really good. And when you win a Super Bowl, you start to create a dynasty. It's kind of like what the Cowboys did back in the 90s and kind of like what the Kansas City Chiefs did did at the start of this decade. So Drake May, New England, he's been playing really good so far. I know he's the next Tom Brady. I mean Drake May knows how to make the right plays on offense, and he knows how to run the football pretty good. I know his shoulder started bothering him back in the AFC Championship game, but he says that he should be good to go to play against the Seahawks. Cause I know New England, they're back in the Super Bowl. I know Mike Vrabel's done a good job to turn the franchise around. Cause ever since Tom Brady retired, they went all out and got everyone that they needed. And also Seattle, they done a good job on their defense that knows how to make the right plays and knows how to get after the quarterback. So this is gonna be a good game for a Super Bowl rematch part two. It feels cinematic, so for my Super Bowl 60 pick, I'm gonna pick the Seattle Seahawks to win this game because their defense has been playing really good so far, and they know how to get after the run game and they know how to create turnovers on their defense. So I'm gonna go with the Seattle Seahawks with the score of 24-21. I think we might get a walk-off field goal by the Seahawks, so they eventually win the Super Bowl. And I know Sam Darnold's gonna win MVP in this game, so I'm gonna pick the Seattle Seahawks in this game. So anyways, guys, before I end this video, I want to give a huge shout out, guys, for following me along throughout the season. I know for the Cowboys, I know they had a rough season, 7-9-1, which wasn't enough to be put in the playoffs. I know their defense kind of struggled a bit, going after not being able to stop the run or being able to get their turnovers on defense, but it's going to be a new start for the Cowboys defense. I mean, we hired Christian Parker as the new defensive coordinator. He's going to help turn the defense around. So the only question remains is how can this defense be better? Because I know Micah Parsons wasn't much of a leader. I know Trayvon Diggs got traded over to Green Bay, and I know it's going to be a start of a new era. So I'll be keeping you guys posted on what the Cowboys do during the offseason. The biggest story remains is the defense because we have the 12th overall pick in the draft. The only way we can make a deep playoff run next season is only if we keep building on this defense and get cornerbacks and being able that they can stop the run. That's the only way we can get back into the playoffs. So I'll be keeping you guys posted on what happens during the off season. The commercial should be good. There's a new Mandalorian and Grogu movie coming out this summer. Feel free to check it out during the game. And also, guys, I love you guys very much. That's been supporting me throughout my channel. I've been doing this channel since 2021, and I can't wait to keep you posted on what happens during the off season. So let me guys know in the comment section below how much the Seahawks are going to win the Super Bowl. I will see you guys during the off season as we count down the days until training camp in July. So enjoy the game, y'all. I love you guys very much, Cowboy Nation. We'll get to the Super Bowl next year. All we got to do is just build on this defense. And also guys, always bet responsibly and enjoy the game, and I'll catch up during the off season. Peace.